What's up, Ryan?
What's up?
We got another topic for you guys today. So let me ask you this, Ryan.
Yeah.
To you, does a dream hold any significant value, or is it just whatever to you? Do you wake up like sometimes thinking about it, or just like, nah, I'm move on with my day? That would have absolutely nothing to do with
No,
you.
there's definitely some dreams where it's like affected my like real life, at least for that day.
That's
maybe.
fucking insane. Oh, because you're thinking about it throughout the day?
Yeah, like thinking about if it's like some kind of sign or
Yeah.
like something, like some other power just telling me to like pay attention to something.
Take it
or,
easy,
like,
man. Take
something
it,
like that.
Yeah, take it easy.
But,
So you do take it.
I would say yeah, it's very dependent, like situational.
Yeah.
There's for sure dreams that are just like kind of like just super random and don't really mean anything.
Yeah.
But there's others that are like really like realistic and then like something to kind of look out for, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a sign you said, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So for me, it is similar to 50-50. Some days I wake up and be like, nah, that's some bullshit. I do go on with my day, but some days I wake up and I'm like, I'm sweating. I'm like, dude, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Like, my mind's blown. I'm like, all right, man, let me just take it easy today. Don't do anything too serious. Because like you said, it could be a sign for something that could happen.
Yeah.
But then the way I think about it is like a dream. Like, I forgot where it was from, but people say a dream is basically you living another like alternative life. Like, you know how, like the multiverse theorem? It's basically you looking through the eyes of another universe of you. So certain events that happen that you didn't think would happen in our timeline happened that one. So that's like a gateway to another universe.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. I know where I got it from. It's a fucking Marvel movie.
What the fuck? I was like, damn, this is just speaking some facts right now.
No, it's from a
Deep.
Marvel movie. But there is a whole
What
theory.
the hell? I mean,
It made sense, but when I
mean,
saw,
it could.
it could be a thing. Well, I don't have any way to prove it. No, science doesn't have a way to prove it. But it made
Okay.
sense. No, but dreams to me, I don't brush every single one of them off, but I take some of them a little more serious than others do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. So the reason why I bring up this topic is last night I had multiple times where I had dreams of like past events. So like for example, like I'm in high school, right? And we had an essay, blah blah, but I didn't finish it, and then I didn't turn it in, and blah blah. This happened.
Yeah.
But then in the dream, it'd be like the events were altered, and this would happen, and then some stupid like things would happen.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, dude, is that like another like scenario? Like, you know how like in games you could have like multiple routes?
Yeah.
So, you know, in our life, we chose one route. So in that event, in the dream I saw, was another alternative route.
Okay.
Yeah, so have you ever had a dream where it played out differently than originally you remembered it to?
There's not one in particular that I feel like I remember, at least. That's something that was based on something that already happened. I think most of my dreams tend to be like either like future
Damn,
possibility or like future outcomes, or
Yeah,
just
you're
like
big, bro.
something completely different.
You've never dreamed about the past before? You never any
I might have dreamed like being in at a younger age, but not in an environment where I've already experienced through.
Oh, so you've never
Like
actually...
just like a completely different thing, not even like just another route, but like in a completely different environment that I've never been in. Like so like I get reverted back to like 11 years old, and I'm like growing up in New York or something. Like
That's what the question is basically about, is like, have you ever had an event that's been altered? Okay, so not like a major event altered, like that's what you're talking about, is like a major altered event. Like obviously we grew up in California, right? We didn't grow up in New York, but like say, for example, one day you say, for example, you were playing basketball one day, right? And then out of nowhere, you're just shooting monstrously, and then a guy comes out of nowhere and it's like, hey, I saw your skills, blah, blah, blah. It's like, that's not how it played out at all?
yeah.
Have you ever had those movies? Like altered like that?
I don't think like that. No, at least not that I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely. Do you have those dreams that you just like remember? Like it's one random dream that happened, but you just remember it all the way like till this day, just for no particular reason.
You know, speaking of that, I have actually had it, but I feel like I've never actually solved the dream. Like I have multiple dreams like that, multiple times, but I've never actually got down to the reason why I keep having that one dream. Have you ever got like, it's like a mystery to me.
I've had repeat dreams, but
Yeah.
there's just like a couple of dreams that I can like replay in my
Right,
mind.
yeah.
At least like screen captures of it.
Yeah.
At least that for some reason I just like remember since like elementary school.
That's insane. Yeah. So I don't know. We didn't do any research into this, but I'm pretty sure there is a whole theory behind that idea because it's always like it's a psychological thing. But like for us, we're just basing it off what we experience in our life. But yeah, I've had dreams where sometimes I would replay, like you said, and I'm thinking about, I was like, hey, why do I keep having this dream? Yeah. And then and same thing with nightmares. Do you ever have multiple similar nightmares, or just always random ass nightmares?
I think it's always random.
Yeah.
But my nightmares tend to be like really realistic.
God, yeah,
So
the one
like,
that shocked
it's
you.
like freaking
Yeah.
where you like shoot up like you're like sweating and you like as soon
Yeah.
as you wake up you like just stand up in bed like this.
You're like, what the fuck happened? Yeah,
And you're
dude,
just like, oh,
those
shit.
are actually the worst ones, bro. In the middle of
Yeah.
the fucking night, you don't know what's going on.
Especially if you wake up during the middle of the night still.
Then you're like, shit.
Like if you wake up and you're supposed to like wake up already like in the next like 30 minutes, then it's
Yeah.
like, damn.
Yeah,
It's
but-
still pretty wild, but when you have to go back to sleep and it's still dark as hell,
dude, you're like,
then
shit.
you're like, oh shit.
Your whole mind's like creeped out, and you're like
yeah.
wondering, like, fuck, should I go back in there?
Yeah. Just-
Like, so then another question branching off is like, have you ever like had dreams where you solved certain things, or is like all your dreams have been unsolved? Like sometimes I have like questions in my head that night before, then I start dreaming about that question, and I never solved it.
I don't think I've ever had a solved one, at least
Yeah.
not that I remember.
Yeah.
I definitely have some where I would get waken up from it momentarily, and then I'll fall back asleep, and then like continue the dream like where I left off.
Yeah.
As if I didn't wake up in between.
Oh,
I've had
You know,
those.
yeah. Those are kind of creepy too, because then you're technically awake, but then your brain, because normally you forget 90 to 95% of all your dreams. So like the 5% you remember, continuing that 5% is kind of insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've never liked the idea. So then branching off, it's like certain dreams, because normally when you dream, you're never in control of it, right? But it goes back to the idea of lucid dreams. Have you ever had a lucid dream? Or
I
is it,
don't
like,
think
rare?
I've ever had like a fully lucid dream. I've maybe experienced like a half one.
Oh, you're in dream.
Like one where I feel more like conscious and like able to make decisions,
yeah.
but like for some reason it's always the ones where I'm like I have to like fight something or whatever. Like I can make the decision to fight, but I have no power or like stuff like that.
So yeah, sometimes when I'm sleeping with my girlfriend, dude, she's like in the middle of the night, she's like, yo, I don't know what you're doing last night in your dreams, but it sounds like you're fighting someone or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I can
Yeah.
like now you talk about it more, it's like it kind of makes more sense now. Like
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
do I fight it or not fight it? But most of the time I probably end up fighting it because it's my
Yeah.
dream. But it goes back to for those who don't know, lucid dream means that you're in full control of your dreams. So you have the ability to change everything. Every decision you make is based on your consciousness. Like you make the choices in your dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but for me, I've never actually had a lucid dream.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. So it's rare for me. Like I heard it's extremely rare for people to actually get lucid dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, because most of the time you're not your body's shut down and your brain is not even functioning.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I know
I'm gonna-
there's like I know there's like books on lucid dreaming, like
Oh, you can train your
people
body.
that like train
Oh.
how to actually do it.
No,
but
dude.
No.
I don't think I ever want to do that, bro. I want to let my mind just do its own thing because I feel like it's more fun that way. Because if you're in constant control of your dreams, it wouldn't be fun because you're always in control. Like you can, because when you're dreaming, bro, it's your imagination running wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's no fun. I mean, it's cool. It would be cool to occasionally get it, but I feel like the randomness, the mystery that comes with the dreams makes it more fun. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this on this. Have you ever had a wet dream?
A few of them.
So the story behind a wet dream is, for those who don't know, is before science or anything, like medieval time. So a wet dream, if you had a wet dream and then you wake up and you tell like your peers and whatever, they'd be like, yo, you got visited by a demon. So it'd either be a succubus. So for a dude, it'd be a succubus, right? Because they didn't have science back then to explain anything. So they're in their head like, bro, you got visited by the demon. So it'd be a succubus for a guy. So you
Okay.
basically got fucked in your dream. and then or an incubine for a female.
Okay.
But then obviously
Shit.
as we evolved and science proved it, a wet dream is a natural occurring thing. Yeah, but I had a few wet dreams. They're kind of weird as fuck, bro.
Weird.
Yeah, dude.
What kind of things were you?
No. I don't remember my dreams, but you just wake up and then you're like, why the fuck did I piss myself? But then you don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're like, ah, shit. Okay, now that's on camera, but I'm pretty sure we're not the only one who's ever had a wet dream, so don't lie to us, man. We know you guys have had it before. So I hope you guys enjoy that one. And I hope you guys I don't know, let us know what your weirdest dream is, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.